Hey guys, Morvitz JK here, and I have another rebuild to present to you. This time I'll be rebuilding RSC ANDERLECHT from Belgium. So, ANDERLECHT, who are famous for their youth academy, bringing through players like Yuri Tielemans of Leicester, Romelu Lukaku, and current player manager Vincent Kompany, and also have current running kids in their ranks like Yaro Vashirin, Jeremy Doku, and Marco Kana. To carry on this tradition, I have two main rules. A youth academy must be set up, and I can only sign players who were 23 or under when this rebuild began. So without further ado, let's get rebuilding. Also, this is a trial for the rebuild format for FIFA 21. And the first sale of this rebuild, Edo Kayembe has agreed terms with Talares and has gone for £1.3 million. Now, our first signing of this rebuild, Ibrahim Sangare from Toulouse for £10 million. The 21-year-old defensive midfielder can play CDM and centre mid, is 75 rated with a potential of 85. Another sale here as Siaben Dewayele, I don't know how to say his name, has gone to Seattle Sounders for £1.3 million. Good luck over in America, mate. Our first loan deal, as Francis Amuzu has been loaned out to Levante for 1 year. And another sale here, as Adrien Chalabel, the Frenchman, has agreed terms with Werder Bremen and will leave for £7.5 million. A pretty good offer. Our second signing of the rebuild, as Marash Kumbula, the Albanian centre-half, has joined from Hellas Verona for £8.9 million. The 19-year-old is 74 rated, as you can see, with a potential of 86. Another signing, and another pretty big one, as Bukay Osaka has joined from Arsenal. I don't remember how much he was for. I think it's in the region of £10 million, something like that. But the 17-year-old left midfielder is 74 rated with like 88 potential, so I can't wait to see what he can do at Anderlecht. Back to selling players here, as Zakaria Bakali has gone to RB Salzburg for £1.45 million. Now, I didn't expect to sell him, but Davy Roof, our backup keeper, has agreed terms with Portimonense SC from Liga NOS, I believe, for £2.8 million. Now, this was our scout of future star talent. Cameron Lee, a 17-year-old centre-forward with a 59 overall with 82 to 94 potential. I hope he could be big. Now, with 1 hour to go in deadline day, this is all the business we have been able to do. We have spent £28.8 million on Sangare, Kampulu and Saka, so very decent, and have sold £14.4 million of players with Kayembe, Dewale, Trebel, Bakali, Roof, and even more leaving the club to go to greener pastures for more game time. In January here, and this is how the Pro League table looks halfway through the season. So we are chilling in 6th right now. Not amazing, but we were expected to win the league, so not great, but hopefully we can do better in the second half. The only business really that we did in January, obviously we loaned out some of our youth players, and we sold a couple of other players, but this was the only one of note. Elias Cabut leaving for Buenos Aires for £4.1 million. Now, this is the side at the start of the season, so at the end of the January, summer transfer window. This is pretty much what it looked like as well at the end of January. But obviously the ratings were different, and I did forget to save the stats, but they were pretty bad anyway. But yeah, expect the ratings of these players to be higher. Now, the biggest player to come out of our youth academy so far, Patrick Gister, the 15-year-old centre-back, has 91 to 94 potential and a 60 overall. Jeez. Okay, so having just played the final game of the season, I have to tell you something. Basically, I was fired, but I left the career mode without saving and was able to rejoin 10 days before I was fired, and without, just skipping to each month for the squad reports, I have been able to keep my manager rating above, literally getting sacked, and I've been able to swap the team around a few times, keep players happy. Roof is joining once the transfer window opens because his release clause was paid. But yeah, we're basically getting a load of players back from their loan deal. So we're going to have to sell this guy. We're probably going to have to sell him. We're going to have to sell a load of players, which means a lot more money. But first, let's take a look at how we did in all the competitions. So, championship round, we ended up finishing 5th out of 6th. Which isn't terrible. And in the regular season, we finished 6th. So again, we've gone up a position, jumping Standard Liège in the championship round, which isn't bad. In the Croquis Cup, we got knocked out in the round of 16, which was actually really disappointing. So I'm really surprised. And then other than that, that's all we took part in. The Champions League winners, Liverpool versus Bayern in the final. But yeah, let's him to the end of the season. Hopefully no one else starts crying and gets me fired. But let's hope, Let's hope. Because we've got to go through the whole of June. And Roof has sold. So his release clause was paid for 9.4 million. Which was brilliant due to the fact that I don't even want him. And he's a crybaby. But yeah, I just can't wait to get into the new season. Sell a load of players. Keep developing the squad. Basically just keep going with what we're doing, because I obviously, as you would have seen, we bought Bukay Osaka, we've bought quite a few players, and now we're getting rid of Vincent Kompany. If he doesn't sell, then we'll release him due to the fact that he's getting old and he's going to get a bit annoyed if we don't use him. So this guy we're unfortunately going to have to release. Can we unleash the beast, which is our left back that we got? We can't unleash this guy. Oh my god, we can unleash the beast. 93 to 94 potential, man. I swear down, this guy's going to be insane. So yeah, let's promote everybody, but this guy doesn't have enough potential. And we'll leave this guy here because he's too low rated. And we'll basically what we do is we loan players that are below the rating of 50 if they're a youngster. If not, they stay in to fill in the numbers. So let's go. Now we have to add him to the loan list. Joining when the window opens, and then this guy here is going to be an absolute god. I may as well give him 100k a week already, because he's going to be insane, and I'm going to put him on a training session as well, probably instead of Kana. We say that, yeah, but he's actually the first player we've had in a while who's been happy, so I'm actually really surprised. I'm not going to lie, I am super surprised. So yeah, we need to replace somebody now. Lee's growing really well. Sardella's growing really well. Same with Kana. Sambi Lakonga's pretty good now. So yeah, let's go in. Let's go find our beast centre-back. Where is he? Dijkstra. And then we'll go. If I even get fired, I'll probably just rebuild the team that I go to. So, and I'm joking. Let's go defending, because he is a centre-back. I want something that boosts all the defending stats. And that turns out to be this one. Okay, let's simulate all. He got an F. F in the chat. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this new style. Obviously, I probably would have commentated over everything, I think. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But I should have. Okay, now that's a solid player. Probably going to leave him there for 1 more month, because I don't have enough room in the... Okay, yeah, okay, you're going to have to... Okay. We'll probably just sign him anyway, because it looks like we're signing a load of players. But in terms of our youth academy now, we're looking at this man at 53 rated. He actually looks pretty decent. So we'll promote him. We'll promote you, but we'll loan you out. And we will also promote you and loan you out. So we're basically just loaning out the youth players and selling anybody who is not in the plan, so basically not a youth player. But that's my tactic at the minute. I'm just trying to keep my manager rating up. And therefore, loaning out players is probably the best thing we can do for these lads at the minute. So, yeah. Because if you don't loan them, they're going to get mad, aren't they? But yeah, this also helps them develop as players, which is just brilliant. So, happy about that. Happy about that indeed. Okay. I want to see how he does in his next session. But at the end of this month, we should loan off of Van Don Bosch. You can have Van Don Bosch. Okay, and then we'll just say to all these guys, glad we're aligned. And, wow, maybe this will boost up the squad morale. A couple of youngsters coming in chirpy and happy will make everybody happy, right? That went forward way too quick. Right, so 19th to the 13th of July. That's a pre-season thing, I think. Okay, let's see how he gets on. He got a D this time, which isn't terrible. Saka's progressing really well. Like I'm just very happy with the squad. Once Vincent Kompany goes, I think Marco Carter will be our main centre-back. I don't think I need to sign anyone. Yay, we got nice work from the Anderlecht board. You know what? I'm very happy with that. Okay, so we've only a couple of days left of this season, guys. I think that was my trial season. I think from now on we're going to do everything video style, because if otherwise it's just too much editing, too much to do. I've spent 2 hours trying to keep my manager rating up, so I might go and play a bit. My final episode of the RB Leipzig. Okay, come. Final episode of the RB Leipzig career mode. But yeah, we are definitely going to have a load of players coming back, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it because I want to get rid of them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in season number 2.